Hello. Hi, I'm so sorry I'm a little bit late. I was scrambling a little bit. Please forgive me. Howdy. Howdy and welcome everyone. It's your semi-local multi-dimensional Luxter Clovely. Feel free to call me Cam if you would like. And today, we got quite a few things on the agenda. Got quite a few things to talk about, okay? So, today, we are going to be investigating What Remains of Edith Finch. I have heard that this is a very classic world that we will be exploring today. It is perfectly fine. I was just doing random things on Reddit. Hey, no worries. I hope that you're having a lovely time on Reddit. I'm a little bit too scared to touch Reddit, but, you know, r/am I the asshole is kind of awesome. But yes, we will be investigating the mystery behind What Remains of Edith Finch today. I am going in completely blind. I have absolutely no idea what to expect, but I have heard that this game is revolutionary for a genre. What that genre is, I don't know, but we'll find out. Apparently, it's a bit more of an experience than a game, so it's more like a thing where I'm going to be going in and I shouldn't expect to change anything or be good at anything. I'm just here to have a good time, I think. Anyone who chatted before me know what? You're giving them hemorrhoids? You're giving them hemorrhoids? What the hell? Why? Why would you do that? Oh, that's reminded me. Today is Dress in Blue Day. Which, if you don't know what Dress in Blue Day is, March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. It is one of the highest leading causes of cancer deaths because it is very hard to diagnose colorectal cancer early. So, today is Dress in Blue Day, so I'm wearing blue. You can't see it. It's on my jeans, but wearing blue today, and everyone wearing blue is to raise awareness for colorectal cancer. The prognosis age is getting lower and lower every year, so if you have the means and you are around your 30s to 40s, you should try to get a colonoscopy and get checked out just in case. It could save your life, or you could just have a funny colonoscopy for funsies. And also yesterday was Dissociative Identity Disorder Awareness Day. If you've heard of, like, alters or split personalities in media, yesterday was a day to raise awareness for folks who are systems, whether or not they have dissociative identity disorder or otherwise specified dissociative disorder. So, yeah, it's just to raise awareness that there are people out there who are systems, and that the media does not portray them very well. Let's be real. I have a lot of personal experience with systems, and I did a lot of research on dissociative identity and other dissociative disorders. So, yeah, it's important to me that I mention it. But yes, aside from that, how's everybody doing today? I see that you're writing things on Pokemedia. It's a roleplay subreddit. So, are you roleplaying? Are you roleplaying on Pokemedia? I should also mention, yesterday I released my cover of Marshmallow by Deco27. My English cover. It is my favorite one I've done so far, so if it's okay, I would love to show you. If it's okay. It's okay if it's not okay. We don't have to listen to it, but it is my favorite one I've done because I feel like I've gotten to show off a little bit more of, like, my specific type of vocals in that song. So yeah. And also tomorrow is the Wisdom Teeth execution. This is the last chance to submit anything for Wisdom Teeth execution, whether it be art, poetry, a speech, something like that. Very last chance. you're not gonna be allowed to submit anything tomorrow because you'll kill poor Cursed. So, last chance. If you want to say anything in favor of the teeth or against the teeth, this is your opportunity. Otherwise, we are killing the teeth tomorrow. Submitting tomorrow, wonderful. Wait, what? No, wait, what? Just to piss off Cursed? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's crazy. Whatever. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. But keep in mind, Cursed will be very disgruntled. Cursed will be very disgruntled. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? It's been a very long day for me. I don't know if it comes across well in my like delirious tone. Yeah, I have two characters: Buck, a third-year university student at Sinnoh, Jubilife, majoring in bug type studies in competitive battling, and Melissa Joy, a nurse Joy, working in a Poke Center in Jubilife City. That's very cute. So I have an important question because in Scarlet and Violet they showed that math and language arts and biology and stuff were still taught despite it being a Pokemon world. But however, when they did it, the math was related to the Pokemon itself. So like the math class was about type specialties and how much damage something would do. So do you think that like somebody majoring in bug types, is that specifically like the like entomologist of the Pokemon world? Like, are they a bug biologist, or are they more about competitive battling with a subtype in bug types? We're asking the real questions. I don't got anything. The tragedy. It's okay though. It's okay. We can all make fun of the teeth together, because apparently they look like bananas. I'm a bentomologist. I'm studying my packed lunch. Why is it always about food with you? First we got seafood diet, and now we have a new joke. Bentomologist. Such is the way. Oh, yes. Yes. Would you guys be interested in watching Marshmallow with me? Because I'm very excited about it, and I did some cool things musically with it that I would love to talk about if y'all would be okay with me yapping about it a little bit. This is also a reminder to please check out the cover on YouTube, because I work hard on it. Smiles. We actually need to start a law that allows the killing of people who are late to things. There would be a whole lot less people in the world. There would be a whole lot less people in the world, I fear, if that was the case. There would not be very many people in the world. Buck is specifically an entomologist. He's on track to eventually become a Pokemon professor, but he's also interested in battling. He wants to run the Sinnoh League at least once before becoming a professor, even if he doesn't win. He does specialize in bug types. Do you think he'd ever be like a gym leader? Because, like, if he is, if he's strong enough to take on the Pokemon League, it's possible that he could become a gym leader and just be the bug-type gym leader and be a professor at the same time, because a lot of the different Pokemon games show the gym leaders have a side profession on top of being a gym leader, because I don't think gym leaders get paid very much. I think that's just love of the game type of stuff. But it could be something to think about. Alright, let me pull up the thing. I think it's going to show Edith Finch first. Yes, it is. It's in the background, don't worry. I have it pulled up. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Maybe Bugsy, the second gym leader in Johto, is also a Pokemon professor. One of the less famous ones. Less famous Pokemon professors or less famous bug-type gym leaders? Because usually, I guess my head usually thinks about, his name's Berg, I think. Berg from Pokemon Black and White, who's the artist. My brain usually goes to him first when I'm thinking about bug-type gym leaders. And then also, Viola from X and Y. Because she was the photographer, which I thought was really cool. But yes, this is Marshmallow. The lyrics for Marshmallow were written by both me and Avethalis, who you've seen around our Australian Susie, and also has helped me with a lot of lyrics and harmony guides before, because Aveth is just that cool. Aveth and I worked together on these lyrics. I wrote these lyrics a day after Marshmallow came out, or same day, I can't remember. But due to some delays with production in a lot of stages, I'm not going to call out things, but there were a lot of things that got canceled on me. This got released now. So a lot of people who were either late or just straight up canceled. But the people that are still involved in this were rock stars, so it's none of these guys. Javi did the art for the music video, and Overspace is always, or not as always, but Overspace as usual did the mix master for this one. So very exciting. I changed up a few things musically because I felt like it was missing something, and thus I less famous Pokemon professors. He was the first bug type gym leader. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Yes, so please enjoy. I'm gonna mute.
Here, why don't you take these bomb marshmallows?
Didn't seem to start from or died. Tangled love and twisted illusions. Please just need to see you one more time. That your last deserves a second loser. Down and down and under on the pages full of tipsy lies that I despise. Gossip girl just sipping away. I'm not a tragic tale. My music is like monster. Call 911, the box for gas. You're full of burst. Die on this soul. Love like a checkout, splitting it at the checkout. Hand me the villain, no way. Dancing down toward bitter end. I'm overjoyed your taste as cruel as your pungent lies. Newsflash, you're the biggest fake I've met. I watch the syrup turn to torches beneath your eyes. Say whoa, whoa. My teeth are run with the lump your fluff that I'm eating up. Say whoa, whoa. The times that I have said I love you were always just a bluff. Get-togethers makes a messy lie. Stupid shriek that twists upon the offense. First to bite is who will win the tie. But the rebuttals always listen nonsense. Icy, icy, so tell me we're locked in the Cold War. Why'd you spill far? Gossip girl just yapping away. I'm not a tragic tale, no masochistic monster. Yeah. I'm overjoyed, I spent the love of you tried to sell. Of those just deserts that you mocked to. But now I swear and watch your ashes descend to hell. Say whoa, whoa. You never smelled a drop of something I could trust at all. Say whoa, whoa. I've always hated everything about you except your fall. Dancing down to a bitter end. I'm overjoyed, you taste as cold as your pungent lies. There's flesh, you're the biggest fake I met. I want you see, I turn to time just beneath your eyes. Say whoa, whoa. My teeth are running with all of your fluff that I'm eating up. Say whoa, whoa. The times that I have said I love you were always just a bluff. Whoa. 911, the box for gas. You're full of burst. Die when it's so wet. Love like a checkout, splitting it at the checkout. Hand me the villain, no way. Say whoa, whoa. You never spill and drunk with something I could trust at all. Say whoa, whoa. I've always hated everything about you
Yay! Did y'all like it? I hope you do. I worked really hard on it. It's also one of the first ones that I actually tried to do a little bit more composition. That's like, oh come on, I can't be Hiroshi. Thank you though. I changed up quite a bit musically because I felt like there were some things missing from the original song. So like this part here in the original version of Marshmallow, it would just stay on that note without climbing up like that. So it just like imagine just being sat there with like yeah like just for a while, and you're just like, well, that's all we're getting. So I decided to have it go up a little bit because I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting to do, and perhaps add a little bit more emotion to it. I also added the growl during the rap part, because otherwise it, again, was just kind of a sustained note. So you'll hear it at the end, it'll growl. Yeah. I was really nervous about this one because I didn't think I was going to be able to do the rap portion much justice. There's a lot of people telling me that I did just fine with the rap, which makes me very happy. I've just been living in fear. I like sat here like, oh god, I probably sound so cringe when I rap. Like I'm just sitting there thinking that I'm just like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound very good. So I hope it was okay. I really do. But yes, I just wanted to show that off a little bit before we played because I am quite proud of it. And yeah, it's my favorite cover I've done so far. So I am kind of partial to it. And I know you can't hear it yet. Or you can't see it yet. There we go. So here we are. We are... Oh. We are on a boat. How does this work? So, should this be... Oh yeah, we found it. We did it. Oh, I figured it out.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Can you guys hear that okay? I can increase the volume. I might lower the sound effects so that the dialogue is a little bit easier to hear. Okay. Can I see my feet? Oh, yeah, so we can look down. Can I run? No. Nope. I guess we're walking.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I don't understand how you'd be okay with that, but... Like, wouldn't you get curious at some point?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I take them? No.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. Oh, but I guess we're back and we've pushed the letters away. No trespassing. The property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Oh, wait, hold on. I realized I don't think I changed the category, did I? That's my bad. There you go. Just gaming. Yeah. We're gaming.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well, thank you for showing me the key.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I imagine we'll finally get to look at some of those rooms you've wanted to look at for so long. Or I hope that you've been wanting to look at. You said you couldn't be in half the rooms, so I would hope that some semblance of curiosity would overtake you at some point. Because, I mean, it would...
this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoofprints.
Huh. So you don't mean driven like a car, you mean like horse and carriage? Oh, hello. You're a little guy. Oh, bye. It's okay. I know I look frightening.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Inheriting
There
the
were
house.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Inheriting the house implies everyone's dead. I know her brother's dead, but... Oh. Yeah, I've got questions too.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Who's the architect? They should... They need a wellness check, I think, actually. Your architect? Who designed this? I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but, like, the structural stability of this thing has gotta be, a mystery. Missing?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Missing Milton Finch. If you have information about Milton, call the something something police department, and that's a phone number. And it has his birthday, the date that he went missing, where he was last seen, age of disappearance, his height, hair, eye color, that sort of stuff. I don't know why I can't pick it up, but that's so sad. So everyone's either dead or missing, is what I'm getting. The Hello Neighbor? Who's the Hello Neighbor? Oh, that's Milton Finch again. Same guy. Oh my god, the whole thing is littered in missing posters. I think we kind of need to spread these out a little bit. I don't think it's going to be very, very useful.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I mean, that makes sense, man. There's missing posters everywhere and everyone's dead. At least there's Gary's pottery mix.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Of course not.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually never ended up getting in contact with Hello Neighbor. Okay, so chances are it actually was the garage. My instinct was to go over there, but I wanted to see what it wanted from me first. Like a shed? It's the side door. Can I look through here?
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Do we have like a haunted house type of deal? Like, or like, just like something, I guess not like haunted, but like something that feels wrong almost. Why are we...
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Well, I imagine so. You were a lot smaller then.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay. So, can we get a flashlight then? That's our bike. Lots of cleaning solution here. And paint. I'm looking for a flashlight, perhaps? This is a car. Why is there just a tennis ball suspended from the ceiling? I see that there's a little Saturn thing though, so maybe it's like the sun. These tools don't invoke anything on us. We don't feel anything towards this swimming pool. I mean, because I think that's cute, but I don't know. It's
For the
almost
first time in
nostalgic.
years, I felt like I was home.
Despite being afraid of it? I guess we always have complicated relationships with our past.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh. So Lewis is dead. I imagine Eddie is dead. Yeah, in loving memory of Lewis Finch. 1988 to 2010, beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Eddie. Yeah, or maybe it's Edie, I don't know. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery. Dang, big family if you have your own cemetery. Holiday Feast, Witch's Kitchen, A Viking's Belly, Tasting Thailand, Nordic Cookbook, Weird Recipes, Flour Salt, Water Yeast. The Northwest Chef. Raw Fowl, Pacific Pantry, Fish and Shellfish? I want to know what's in the Witch's Kitchen. What kind of weird stuff are you cooking here? Yeah.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
That makes sense, because you have a strange house without, like, a driveway. There's so many books in here. Oh, here we go. Apple pie.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
What? I mean, I'll be real. It would be hard for me to get sick of salmon. When I was in middle school, I just ate canned tuna nonstop. Like, I would have it for basically every meal, to the point that it was probably not very good for me.
Still a wreck from the night we left.
But canned tuna sandwich for every single lunch, except for like 2 days of the week. One was a chicken sandwich and the other one was pizza. And even if I didn't have tuna at school, I would have tuna at home, so... That mercury poisoning
It was like a
probably
bomb had
goes
gone
crazy.
off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I mean... That's... kind of harsh,
My
isn't it?
mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay, so her name is Edie. I thought that could have been right, because I'm imagining Edith was named after her grandma.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I mean, yeah, there's way too many rooms.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
I'm guessing that's the original house? See, this one is probably... I mean, that looks like a mansion. How rich are you guys? Okay, rich enough to go to Paris, apparently. The weird Swedish folk tales. Ah, there you go, randomize. That says the Aleph, but I genuinely read that as the Avef, and I was like, wait, Avepolis is in this game? You guys have multiple copies of the same book. I don't think that's good for you. Okay, so veteran. Or either family that's pro-veterans or had veterans in the family. Let's see. What's in here? Veterans.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Did Barbara like the house? Barbara Finch. I guess Barbara was a director. Or something. I doubt these are in working condition. Most of the, well, first off, what are we doing here? This one might work. This one here is probably like a viola. Maybe. Although it might be even a little bit too big to be a viola. This one I think is supposed to be a cello, but the cello is usually a lot thicker than this so that the sound can reverberate on the inside a little bit easier. So it's just a little bit strange. Oh, that's a cute clock. Finally we get to read the missing poster.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, the stained glass is a bird. That's really cute.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. Do we get to find out any of them? Well, I guess we'll find out. This makes sense because Edie was in a wheelchair, so this was helping her get up and down the stairs. She's absolutely gonna need that because this house is crazy.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. Well, eventually we will find something that this key goes to. Edie sounds like a nickname to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Edie is a nickname for Edith. So, like, I think they share a name. I guess we'll go up the stairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
All
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What the hell? Why would you seal up the bedrooms? How are you going to sleep? How many picture frames do you need? My friend Bigfoot.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
She's an actor, director. Makes sense.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
So this is Barbara's room and it's sealed shut.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh. Do you think she's doing okay? Wait, 1944 to 1960. Oh gosh, she didn't even make it to 20. She didn't even make it to 20. Poor girl. Let's see what else is on this floor before going up. Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Well, that's nice. But so Sven died in 1964 and Edie lived to 2010. Dang. So Sven only lived he didn't make it to 50. He was 49, I want to say. Edie almost lived to 100. Good on her. Calvin and Sam. Again, why would you seal these up? I see the space. I also like the detail that all of the doors are painted to match their story a little better. So, just Calvin?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. So, does Sam have a new room somewhere? Holy shit, the King in Yellow's here. Space in America, the two different environments. The fucking King in Yellow is in here. And the Necronomicon. 100 Years of Solitude. Labyrinths. I can't believe that. You know, no wonder why shit's going weird. We got Time and the Gods and we have the King in Yellow. And several copies of the Weird.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why? I mean, I guess if you don't go out much. Oh, Gregory only lived 1 year. And it seems like his room got turned into a bathroom. Unfortunate. Dude, no wonder why this family didn't make it. They just turned everybody into the King in Yellow. Molly? Is this for the cat?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, she only lived 10 years. I thought they mentioned a cat named Molly at some point. What's in here?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
I mean, I can imagine why. It looks pretty.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I mean, it's kind of whimsical, isn't it? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
He
Yes!
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's kind of cute, though. I kind of like the cat portrait. Oh, and the little doodle.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
No, I don't expect you to. I'm just glad that you're investigating.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
This is Molly's room, right?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, we got a checkpoint. Yeah, this is Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
It probably does not smell good in here.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Which is really cute. That's really cute. It reminds me there was a Korean creator that had made like little mansions for his hamsters. It's kind of giving that kind of vibe. Bedbug, 9 Lives, Call of the Wild, Beast of Nature, Monsters of the Deep. This is...
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I mean, it kind of is that way a little bit. A little bit sad, though, as you look around and see the dying plants. Orca Island calves, I see. Oh. Her little unicorn. There was a restaurant I went to as a kid where you'd run around, like, at a certain point in the restaurant, the music would change, and then all the kids were given, like, these little horsies to run around with, which was really cute.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Makes sense. Oh. Molly drew her little sea castle.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I hope not the gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
So we're now Molly.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Interesting. Let's eat the fish!
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh, it's our little bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
You can't eat the toothpaste. Don't eat the toothpaste. Don't eat the toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, the poison berries. Don't eat that. Girl. No. No wonder why you died at 10.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Oh, okay, so we're running about.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Are we shapeshifters or something? What's going on? Every time I feel like I have a better idea of what's going on here, I feel more confused. So... guess we're following the bird.
I almost got her.
Are we gonna... I guess that must not be where they want me to jump.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about
But
was
we're a
eating
cat
it
now.
on the bird.
What on earth?
I gobbled her up.
Are we...
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, so we're flying now. Am I controlling this at all?
Rabbits.
Okay, cool. There's rabbits. Oh, well, we've taken a life again.
His face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
What the hell, girl? What are you doing?
Didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So we ate, so far we've eaten toothpaste, some poison berries, the durable food, a
Another
bird, and a
rabbit.
rabbit. And now another rabbit. Sorry,
It
Mlem.
was too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Girl, maybe don't do that. What the hell?
Suddenly, I was a shark.
What are we doing? What do you want me to do? Okay. Alright. Fish out of water. We're fish out of water, baby! We're just gonna keep rolling down this hill. Oh,
I
there
rolled
I
off the
go.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Well, that makes sense. We're bigger now. We require more food. Yeah, I thought I was about to get hit by
I
the...
wanted fat, juicy seals.
Why can't I catch you? Gotcha!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This just is so
Tight.
morbid.
So hungry. I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What? What? What the hell?
Now I was
Are
a
we-
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
We're gonna eat people? Yeah, I think we're like a Cthulhian monster or something.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yum. Oh, we've eaten a person now. We have taken several lives as
I
Molly.
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, he's on the other side. I understand now. We have taken so many lives today.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
This is like a really fucked up hungry caterpillar.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay, I guess we're not going in the water. Where are we going then?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Alright. Where are we gonna eat next? We've eaten humans, what? Where are we going? Oh, we've come through someone's toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, it's our room.
All my stomach started growling.
Yeah. We're in our room now.
I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That's crazy. What do you mean? You believe it?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Well, I
She would
imagine.
have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Makes sense that the cat was named Molly if that story was something. If Molly turned into a cat really early. Oh, that's so sweet. She did portraits of her pet birds. It's a little bit scary that there's memorial things for every single person who is here. In one way, it's sweet, but on the other hand, it's scary.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
You should tell me good job. Why am I telling you good job? What have you
Edie
done?
knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
That's sweet.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Yeah, the family curse that everyone dies. Finally figured out and fixed, so all my self-hosted things are accessed with locally served DNS. Congratulations! That is a wonderful job. Good job, Randomize. Every Norwegian fox having to special. Johan with 2 N's. I mean, I don't know, nothing's stopping you.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
But, I mean, it's with his family, so...
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Makes sense. Imagine being so rich you could ship your house. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, also, if you've seen the size of the new house, it makes perfect sense.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Like, they have their own cemetery for their family.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So it was Edie who did this.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I do like the art style of how she draws everyone. Joining the great majority. Huh.
Great Grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
That makes sense. Considering she was the person to make it here alive. You being called Odin's so rare out here in the Nordics. I've met a Thor, but never an Odin. Is it like considered like an older name, or is it just like you just don't hear it at all? These are her pills. Old-timey perfume. And her hats.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Lake trip. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
I mean, that makes sense. Built 1937 by Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Norway. Edie is so based. Yeah, she just is like, yeah, I'm not leaving. Me and my family sailed here with our house. We are not dipping this early.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Look how fucking weird this bathroom is. It's just like all carpet. What happens if you throw up?
White K left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Like, what if you throw up? What if you throw up? What do you do? Baby bubble bonanza. That's cute. Imagine pissing in that bathroom. You'd have to be so fucking careful. Yeah. You have to make sure you aim right. Does this key work here? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Nice. Must be another secret passageway.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Whoa. Oh, we're going in right now? Okay, well, I guess we're going in.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
You're wiping your ass on that carpet? What are you talking about? Only real pissers discover this area. I mean... Dude, like, imagine, like, being, like... drunk or something, and then you go into this bathroom... and everything is pink. Would you think you're dying? Calvin Finch. Trying to look around to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Alright, another place to crawl into. Milton. I guess Milton also found this place. Oh, we're in Calvin and Sam's area. Fort Calvin. Calvin's dead, though. Sam's over here. So Calvin had died, and Sam was forced to stay in this bedroom, despite the fact Calvin had passed. That's why there's a red rope to memorialize Calvin's part. See? So Calvin passed away in apparently 1961-ish. And then going on, Sam got taller. Army boy versus space boy. Yeah. He likes hunting. Makes sense. Having to sleep in front of your dead brother's half of the room is crazy work. Yeah, I don't think he was very happy about that. It's not letting me jump on the bed. It's not showing anything as interactable on Calvin's side right now. Dang, you're even now.
Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Makes sense.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I mean, it's all about grief, innit? So there's Calvin's memorial right here.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh, okay, so this was written by Sam.
Remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I mean, at least he's right. That's kind of sad, though. In it? Did I say in it? I'm sorry. Force a habit, I fear. Am I just supposed to keep swinging? Oh, I see.
At
I'm a
Barbara's
little-
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh god, is he gonna fling himself, off the side? Are we gonna watch him die?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
So, this
I
just
think he'd
seems like
already
a...
made up his mind.
This just seems like a sad, accident.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Are we gonna fling? Off we go!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
No! This is just bad parenting. Why would you put it next to a bridge? Exactly!
Strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, truly, why would you let yourself... Why would you build the swing there? It just seems like such an oversight.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Makes sense. But what happened to Sam?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That's fair, honestly. Oh, it's another secret passage? Dude, how many secret passages do they have in here? That's kind of awesome.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, so this is now open. So if I want to revisit any areas, I can go back through there. I'm sad that there wasn't a spot to learn about Calvin, though. Gotta kill off a kid or two to make an example. What do you mean? We're now in Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Why did the music get so tense? But I imagine you
I
don't
never thought
anymore.
about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, because you had all of that attention and fame on you, and then suddenly it's gone. And everyone said that you peaked when you were a child. But yours, I think it's like... Well, I could find out. It's at least past 2010. Oh, that's a pretty outfit. Barb Street. Here we go. Dreadful
All the
stories.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death. I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Guest starring Barbara Finch, featuring Old Jack. She was murdered, like actually for real. I guess that makes sense. Stalkers in the entertainment industry.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
That is a fun voice.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
At 16, she still has...
Break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Huh?
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh shit.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
So we now know how to get to the basement.
Rick hadn't returned.
We now know why she kept
So
it.
Barbara
This is part of the
went to look
puzzle.
for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Crazy. Crazy that this song is playing right now.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh my god, there's blood. No matter what, she dies here.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, this is the buzzsaw. I don't like this. We're gonna get attacked.
The fridge rattled and grew still.
Girl, what are we keeping in this fridge?
Oh dear!
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Why would you do that?
Scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Well, it's nice that we have a weapon, I guess. Why is everything, like... I guess it must be around Halloween. I think they said that it was, like, for a Halloween convention. Thanks for the skate. Accepting the fact that I'm gonna die no matter what.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Yeah.
Rhode Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
That's crazy.
Hey, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
The passage.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
You need to lock this door.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh no.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Makes sense, yeah. I get down. Alright. I'm scared he's gonna have a gun or something. Where is he? Where'd he go? He already got up.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
The problem, we're gonna have to turn around. You're not supposed to...
At the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh.
The monsters had
Oh.
come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but
So they just... Okay.
here Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
So what, she had a heart attack and died?
So did her fans.
Or I guess she got
Us
killed by her
boys
fans.
blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What the fuck? Oh man, poor girl.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, because at least Barbara got remembered in the end. What the monsters are supposed to represent? Happy birthday, Barbara. There's no way that's good anymore. That thing's gotta be rotten as hell. Yeah. I imagine, like, there's something to be said about,
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep, because now we know.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
So now we know about the music box. We can go out that way.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I don't think the ear is still in there, no. I think they were probably... Got it. I don't think that, like, they probably put it, like, had it for forensics, for, like, blood and stuff, for evidence. We're not likely to keep it in there, especially since it's a bit grotesque. As strange as this family was, I feel like they still would not like to see their dead, child's ear. Sven. It's his little workshop area. Oh, and there's all the, like, wood pieces that, Edie used to paint
Mom
on.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Makes sense. Especially because there's that buzzsaw there.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Light switch?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Secret passage! Everything's so dark, though. Oh my
I
god.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's
Makes
a pattern
sense.
in all these stories,
It's that people tried
I think
to...
it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, Walter. He has the same sad eyes as in the story. Oh, look, spices. He's just been living down here.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule.
Canned peaches.
Living for today. I was expected to be dead tomorrow.
Are you gonna make me keep opening them?
You get used to anything.
Alright, well. If we're gonna do that,
Even
then
a
I'm having to
monster
use my
on the other
mouse.
side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
So, did you die because you ran out of supplies or because
And then one day,
of
everything
poisoning?
just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Or I guess it's possible that Edie had been giving packages
It's been a week
of
now,
peaches down.
The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
So the packages that Edie was delivering were the ones to give him food in the basement.
I know it's out there somewhere.
The monster?
Whatever killed Barbara.
Stardom,
Molly.
probably. Are you thinking this is some kind of religious thing?
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
That's almost
I don't mind if I
hopeful.
only have a year left. Or a month.
Or a day.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
That's
I can
almost
already
really
imagine the
hopeful.
sun on my face.
Oh, train! There probably
Walter
is
died when I was
something.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I mean, it could be something
I'm
supernatural.
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Or it could be some just really bad luck. It is a little bit crazy that we're going into these places.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else is she hiding from
I
me?
can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah. This place probably smells awful. Just peanut butter and jelly.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Yeah, because we don't
I
actually
thought it
know.
was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
So,
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
that
We
we,
made it real.
yeah. So there's his memorial. Trucks and trains. Kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy sort of deal. I imagine I have to go this way.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
It's one of those things where, kind of like, in some cases,
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
huh?
And the history you're a part of. Though
What
to
are...
be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
So the person on the...
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So the person on the ship is not Edith. That's someone else, probably. Yeah, no, these are not necessarily internal thoughts. This is from the journal.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
We're probably going to see something
It's
up here.
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Well, at least you owned up to it. Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Oliver, Shadow, Christopher, Bob, Bailey. One of the gerbils should have been
Sven
eaten.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven, Edie, Walter Finch. I imagine there's
I'm
more
sure
up here.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Makes sense. It's her dad, right?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, damn. So so it's still here. So does that imply that... Because I thought it just broke when they made it to shore. So people were just sailing out and getting the bricks from that thing. I wonder if I'm supposed to keep looking at it. No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Makes
Her dad
sense.
had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam likely died in the military. You didn't even see Gregory or Gus, huh? Melton, an artist. Sanjay.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
We still don't even know
There's so
how...
many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Do you imagine it's like some strange deal with the
But
devil?
looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Huh? So that's why you're saying, that's why you keep saying, you need to know about your family's history.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Little birdhouses made out of milk cartons. I guess this is Sam's new room?
They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, it makes sense. He was in the military. And apparently, liked taxidermy. Oh, he's in the Marines! Dang! That means he was super hardcore. The kind of stuff they put the Marines through. I imagine he has some pretty crazy PTSD, though.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole
Oh,
weekend,
this is
isn't
cool.
it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful.
Taking photos of the hunting trip.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
It kind of looks like he's peeing. And
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Walter.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Fine. The fish.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Important skills to learn if you want to survive out in the wilderness.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good Good eyes, Dawn.
Bird. Deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where are you? Where is she? Where's our girl?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Dawn.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn.
Oh no. She did great. But obviously makes sense.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I can move him.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
She's just sobbing there, and I'm just struggling to get this guy up there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
No, 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 no. She tried to warn him. Of course she... Oh. No, of course she doesn't want to talk about it. Of course not, because she watched it happen right in front of her. Her own dad. That's... Oh, and he kept the little space memorial.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Sometimes it's just scary being in front of the
Instead
camera.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Makes sense. If you're gonna die anyway, might as well just live life to the fullest, right? That's his old wife. Okay. God. I'm just sad. Maybe they need to stop going to cliffs, I think. They're just asking for it now.
After
I don't know
Sam
why
died,
you...
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I don't know why you'd come here 22 weeks pregnant. Gregory. Divorce contract. A lawsuit has been filed against you of 20 calendar days after the summons. Oh. Okay, divorced Sam, so I guess it's the first child.
Okay. Do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Fetal...
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
That's crazy.
time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Let us continue.
Hello?
Yeah!
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
What his world was like.
The duckies.
I know you did everything you could.
Why? Why? We were having fun.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Now we're gonna freeze to death because we're cold. Babies are so fragile. Oh, hey.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Yeah! Water! We're gonna drown!
There's so much I don't understand.
Oh, God. We're a frog!
About everything.
Yeah! I know it means the child is drowning, but consider we are a frog.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Yeah!
I'm sure he's happy.
Yeah! We're a frog!
Be happy too.
Don't say he'd want...
Kate. Love, Sam.
Oh, that's why they have the baby bubble bonanza in here. Well, at least he was happy with his frog. He was having fun. Dawn. This is... Dawn was her mom. Gus must be her other brother.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus. Who said the wedding was a
poem
bad
for Gus.
idea.
Who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
So what? Oh, I guess this is the second wife,
Though
because...
never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Yeah, because Kay was his first wife, not the only wife. Is he gonna get struck by lightning or something?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck off! I love the way that they do the storytelling with this.
Quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
But we don't. It's raining. We're gonna get struck by lightning. I understand getting step-parents and divorce is always hard on children. Especially because a lot of the children feel like they aren't being, their feelings are not being taken into account when these just types of decisions happen.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, cool!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
It was not a good idea. Look at this. I'm picking up the everything. For fun. I wish that...
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh!
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Suffocated?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's sad. I love how every story has you interact with the world in unique ways. Like the difference between this and Gregory's and the hunting trip are all insane. It's so unique. Like every single one has its own story. There's the kite. And like it makes perfect sense because everyone here interacted with the world in different ways.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, this is actually quite nice.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Mathematics, geography, India. Fly to India. Huh. So, no language arts, but we got religion. Interesting. Where helping hands create safe places. Huh. Majors, English, teaching, geology. Dawn and Sanjay. Ah, that makes sense.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay. I was wondering who Sanjay was. That must be her old ID card. Interesting.
My mom
So what
moved
happened to
India a month
Sanjay?
after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
So what happened to Sanjay?
When
She
my
said
dad
she's
died,
the only one
I
left.
don't think
Yep.
Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
So there, here's
And to see the kids
ours.
in the house again.
Here's our garden. Or Edith's garden, rather. Then Milton looks like he just painted stuff. I think we saw that Milton is a painter. And then Lewis... a chef, perhaps? I don't know what Dawn was doing here, but it looked like she was trying to grow crops for food. These are spices, so it makes me think Lewis might have been a chef.
The
I
house
just-
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I was just happy with, like, the fact that, so far every story that we've gotten told about everyone is told in such a different way.
Things were good. Almost normal.
So we got homeschooled here. Oh, hey, this is our desk. And we're remembering all of the names of everyone from before us. Lewis rules. What happened to Milton? Fact or fiction? Interesting. Great job. This is so cute.
But it didn't last.
Odin Finch, history, myth, curse. Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. That's actually correct. At least in at least in the traditional scientific method. But I think it's also important to remember that after the data thing, we don't often hit the conclusion right away. Sometimes we will continue with a new hypothesis and a new experiment so that we can further our understanding.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know about you, but I was never taught anything beyond my grandparents for the most part. I also wasn't taught very much. I don't know if I could confidently say anything about my...
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I don't think I can confidently say I know much about my family history at all. Unfortunately, it changes every place that I go. Painted a door. A little replica of, I guess, somewhere he wanted to live. He drew his little castle. This would be such a lovely spot for an artist, too. That's so wonderful. And I love the detail of, like, the paintings as well. Milton was a nice
Milton
painter.
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, animation? Cool. Oh, it's a flip book! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, what? I guess this is explaining him leaving. So he did leave of his own accord.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Yeah.
She sealed the doors.
Everyone gets their own style of painting. Well, it's like most of it seems to be in Edith's art style. Except Milton, who drew himself that way. But for the most part, it does seem to be in Edith's art style. Also Barbara as well, drawn in the comic book style.
Mom didn't want it getting out.
I guess, but dang. Well, I guess I went the wrong way. They kept talking about a monster. Like, Walter kept talking about a monster, which makes me think it's possible that,
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I can imagine how that would eat away at him. Ah, wonderful. I was hoping that there'd be a way in from here. So he lived in a boat. Are we about to find like a bong in here? Oh my god, yeah, we did! I think that's a bong. I'm not sure what this is.
That part of him lived on.
Yeah. Wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Not a bong? What is that? What is that? Am I crazy? What is that? Incense, perhaps? A pipe. I see. But it's still for like weed, right? Still marijuana? Lewis Finch, locker contents. Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
What the
When
hell?
Sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Fish.
His mind began to
try to find ways to
wander.
Oh, he's a little wizard.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
That's crazy.
Very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
So, like some psychosis or something? Or just overactive imagination?
But he found something more.
I am just playing a game within a game.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, because he's gonna get his hand stuck in the saw.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Yeah, but the problem is that if you get too caught up,
He
you're
told me
going to
he'd
make
made a new
mistakes.
friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Watch how it's like slowly expanding. We're gonna get our hand cut off.
And songs for them to play.
I feel like the wizard would like this a lot.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every
But
day
wait.
his imagination grew stronger.
Is this the imagination, or is this about...
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
I imagine that's gonna
Do
free...
whatever he wished.
That's not good. So usually, an early
He held an
sign...
election for mayor.
So an early sign that there can be danger, when you have, like, this kind of, like, hyper-imagination to potential psychosis symptoms is a loss of, desire to communicate with other people.
They
So,
begged him to
not
stay,
great.
But his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
See,
He'd
the
conquer a
thing
city,
is...
then immediately push on. New Louisville.
It's just spreading. So...
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
If you notice someone who was talking a lot...
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
You can see her begging for us to go. If you see someone in your workplace who used to talk a lot and is not
In
talking
Louisville,
very much anymore...
He heard rumors of her.
No! Ah!
Handsome queen.
Well, okay. Sure. Women. I guess it is almost International Women's Day.
The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
Definitely check in with someone if they're acting a little odd.
He followed the sound of her silver harp.
This is really hard to do. With
His
one
kids led him to a
joystick.
golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
We can't even see.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
You can't even see the buzzsaw anymore, dude.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
An emperor?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
What's he gonna do?
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
That's...
It's hard to argue with him.
Yeah, he is productive as hell. What's he gonna do? This must be it, right?
He began to forget the world we know.
Instead, seeing it as a palace.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh my god. We're dressed up as the king. So that's Lewis right there.
To despise the man with a royal contempt.
He's going to commit suicide, isn't he?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
We're on the conveyor belt. Probably to a meat grinder. Yay! Look at this! This is really terrifying. I feel like that the Kirigiri meme going on right now.
Insisted on advising him.
Calico? What do you mean, no, we're seeing the queen? Ma'am.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Yay! Oh, that's a guillotine, I fear. We're about to get our head chopped off.
One thing left to do.
To kneel and take the crown. Oh, that monotony will drive anyone crazy. Ma'am, why are you trying to kill me?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
2 executions in a row. He went crazy. We're gonna draw him as a king.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I'm glad that we drew him as he was. That makes me happy. There's so much whimsy to this game. But it...
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
This must be my room.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
To Teach and to Learn by Dawn Finch.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Us leaving, or... I imagine us leaving.
But it had to end one way or another.
This
All
is
that's
so...
left now was to tell you about that last night.
The feather. Oh, you could see the bump.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The present in the hallway.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
So what are we about to
The
find?
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
She's dead anyway.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Sanjay?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God,
Probably something like a...
awful.
Well, yeah, because...
No, I've
fish.
seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
The toilet.
Maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
You wouldn't even let...
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
You wouldn't let us see the gift?
The next morning,
What the
my dad came
hell?
to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
And Edie
We both
made
tried
the
to make
gloves
best
for
of it.
us.
A few years went by. My mom doesn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Cancer?
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Until you.
Until I found out about you.
Again, how does this child
I'm
exist?
not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Oh.
Tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh. I think this is being born. I think we're about to be born.
This is where your story begins.
And
I'm
where
sorry
mine
I won't be
ends.
there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, no. What? What? Oh. That's... wow. What the hell? The end of everything. Finish all stories. That's crazy. The kid went back to the house looking for answers. I return a howdy, Kreth. How you doing? That's the thing in the medical field. People usually get better before they get worse quickly. That does happen quite a bit, unfortunately. Is this a sign that things are doomed to repeat? I'm not sure. The sad thing is we never really found out the secret behind everything. I do think that these little photos are very cute, though. Thanks, Johan. See Johan's name in the ending credits. I didn't expect to get an achievement for watching the credits. Had dinner with my stepsister. I hate her guts. Oh, I'm sorry. God. What a sad... I love that I mean, like, on one hand, I wish I knew, but on the other hand, I think that from a narrative perspective, it's better that we don't know what's going on. So we're forced to be in the same position as her child, where we have to theorize and figure things out for ourselves. I missed when we were a shark. Yeah, that was fun. I love all the dev credits or childhood photos. I also like that. It's very cute. Reminds me of when I was in preschool, because like I have some Polaroid-like photos as well of myself. When I was in preschool, we had a pajama day, and we were supposed to bring sleeping bags so we could nap in like the big area. They had like pizza for us when we woke up, which was really cute. But I remember getting an award at some point for being the best at nap time. I wouldn't wake up for anyone. The end. Dang. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay, sounds good. Replay a story. Ah, so these two got added. So I did get all the stories. They just threw them together. Milton's still out there somewhere. Congratulate he survived, man. He should be thrilled. He made it out. Unfortunately, it seems like Edith didn't make it though. God. What an incredible thing. Like like the way that they used like obviously this is way more of a visual novel type than like me actually having any impact on things, but like the way that they actually were able to use different mechanics and like me interacting with things to help tell the story, like flying a kite and like showing the storm picking up, or taking the photos right before Sam's death, or the little bathtub scene, which was really delightful. It was so good. She was young. Died in 2017. Did she die in 2017? Yeah, around there. Something like that. Perhaps later. Who's to say? But it seems like these two had the same story. It's just so... it's very creative, and I really enjoy how they let us interact with the world through the eyes of multiple different people. Like, from, like, the little gaming thing with, like, yes, we are the king. We're being crowned, and then death, to the flip book. It's so creative. I really enjoy it. Every single story was memorable. And partially because, these characters are really well written and very well defined from each other, but I like how, in a lot of cases, the tragedy for them, aside from Milton, who just seems to have run away, the tragedy in a lot of their cases is being, too close, or, like, enjoying, their, hobby too much. And for the most part, they were taken away because of the thing that, brought them the most joy, which is kind of sad in a way. Damn, with the king and the execution. Yeah, we could have. Shit. Dang. That's just sad. I don't know what to do with myself now. But I guess that's the wonderful thing. We only have so much time in the worlds that we visit. So it's up to us to make the most out of whatever limited time we do have. It was a pleasure being able to explore the worlds that they had and get an idea of what they thought like and how they are remembered. And despite the hatred for the curse, how much love there was in the end. Because even Dawn's hesitation to move forward and talk about her family was still out of love. Not because she hated her family, but because she wanted to protect Edith. And I think that is an incredible way of showing the nuance of this kind of situation. Of course, like, yeah, I would want to know why everyone's dying, but chances are it's just bad luck. I agree, I just arrived. Howdy, Biscuit, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My goodness. I am just, wow. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm just, wow. You're good. Storm coming again. I'm so sorry for your loss, man. I'm so sorry. I hope everything's okay with the storm, though. Yes, but what did you guys think? Did you guys, did you like What Remains of Edith Finch? Did you enjoy? Business put on hold again? It's okay. Don't worry. I trust. Thought it was really pleasant. It's gonna be one of those, I mean, I loved the frog scene. That made me really happy. It's really good. I just arrived. It's okay. It played with a lot of fun themes, and I think there's a lot of intrigue to follow up on. Yeah, I don't know if it would even work as well. Like, I don't think they could do a second one. I think the fact that the mystery still lingers is actually really nice from a narrative perspective. And I respect the hell out of the authors, or like the writers, for not giving us that ending. So, like, we don't know. We don't know what happened to Edith. We don't know why this is happening. That's really good. You can study the game and you can theorize to hell and back. I can see why this would have a major cultural impact, because one, the creativity in how you're able to interact with this world for what is basically a visual novel. And, like, there's none of your gameplay at the end of the day actually has a major impact on anything, because you're just recalling stories, right? Everything was set in stone, but it was still enjoyable anyway because they found ways to make things unique. You got to see the world from their perspective and find ways to unlock more parts of the story. It was a puzzle. It was like a jigsaw puzzle being put together. There's a mystery to be solved, and we still have a few pieces missing. But it's really the fact that we were able to put together some of the puzzle at all is kind of the treasure behind it, and I think that's really cool. I have seen this game before, I still agree. It's really cool. It is very cool. But yes, let me see who is live right now. I'm gonna throw you guys to somebody, but who? Who shall I toss you to? I'm thinking, for right now, I am going to throw you to Zep, who's playing Super Battle Golf right now. So, we should raid globally. Kirsten me. I don't think we can raid 3 people. I'll send you guys to Zep. Reminder, my cover of Marshmallow is out now. It's my favorite cover that I've done so far, so please listen to it and tell me what you think. Tomorrow we are having the Wisdom Teeth execution, so today is the last day for any submissions you want to do, whether that's art, whether that's recording, whether that's like writing that you would like someone to read for you. Just let us know, and please send it to Kirst so that I can react to it tomorrow. And yeah, if you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to join at the link, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for the execution. Bye-bye!